गुड इवनिंग। बीए सेकेंड ईयर के सभी विद्यार्थियों को मेरा प्यार भरा नमस्कार। बच्चों, टुडेज टॉपिक इज लॉज ऑफ रिटर्न्स। एज वी स्टडीड प्रोडक्शन फंक्शन, so uh, when we studied the production function, we just slightly touched the topic why production function curve is first increase, then it becomes stable, and and in its later part it starts declining. Why is it so? This is because of the laws of returns. Why? So what are these laws of returns? Why these are very important for studying the theory of production, and why these laws are very important for economic development and growth. So let's begin the topic. In order to increase the production, a producer has to increase the proportion of its factors of production. Means when we start a new production, we uh, we uh, we give work to some number of laborers, yeah, some workers. Then they do work and they get remuneration for that. As they works they give their time and give their toil and pain. Then it converts the raw material into some manufactured goods uh, manufactured goods, which is called the production. Means the creation of utility is production. Creation of any economic goods which involves the buying and selling uh, buying and selling of any goods, and involve the uh, monetary things, monetary process in that is called production. So fine. As we give work to some laborers, they do work, they give their time, and they create utility in form of goods and services. So as in order to increase the production, the manufacturer increases the number of laborers. In initial period of this phase, the production increases by the increasing rates. It means if they they give employment to two laborers, then the production just doubles the factors of production. And then after that stage, uh, if the number of laborers is will increase, then the production will increase, but at a stable rate, at a constant rate. And if after that stage also the number of labor will be increased, then the production will increase, but at the diminishing rate. These are the three laws of universal laws of returns. So um, these laws were given by Professor Alfred Marshall, and he propounded these results in three laws, which was altogether named as laws of returns. These laws of returns are basically imply in short run. Short run means the period of uh, period less than 1 year. है ना? So in the time period of less than 1 year, we cannot adjust the supply of all the factors of production. Only one factor is variable and the other factors remain fixed. So when the first law of increasing return means the return due to each successive unit is increased, then that tendency is known as law of increasing return. As I told you earlier, this law states that an increase of labor and capital leads generally to improved organization, which these are the economies of scale, है ना? Improved organization, which increases the efficiency of the work of labor and capital. According to this law, whenever a new dose of labor and capital is applied, it yields increasing returns. Also, the cost of production decreases. Where the second law states that when the increase in productive unit keeps the production constant, then the tendency is known as the law of constant return. It states that when an increase or decrease in output of productive unit makes no alteration in the cost of production, in other words, when fresh doses of productive resources result in an equal return, the law of return is said to be updated. So means as we employ one labor, then the production will also increase to one. The ratio is 1 is to 1, 2 is to 2, the same proportion. Then it is called the constant returns to scale. Law of diminishing returns. As I told you, when the return due to each successive additional unit, the production goes on diminishing. It is known as diminishing returns and is explained through law of diminishing return. Diminishing means decreasing. It states that an increase in the capital and labor, which leads to a less proportionate return and increases the cost of production. That's why it is not fruitful for the manufacturer. He should stop the production at the constant level of constant stage of returns, because after that his cost will increase and profits will decrease. According to this law, whenever new dose of labor and capital is applied, it yields decreasing returns. So, uh, assumptions of the laws. There is always a scope of improvement in technology and techniques of production. Second, at least one factor of production is assumed to be invisible. Some factors are assumed to be divisible. Divisible in the sense the one factor can work for many other works, like labor can do some many kinds of work. When one factor can able to do many kinds of work, different kinds of work, then it is called divisible. There is no change in the price of factors of production. No, there is no change in their wages or interest or whatever. All units of variable factors are equally efficient. Okay, if you employ one, then it will gives equal equal type of work. Then if you employ the second, its efficiency will be the same. If you employ third, efficiency will be same. So why the law so in this lecture and in this notes, in these notes I give you details about these laws, their applications, their definitions and their explanations. Please go through it. These are very simple laws of returns. No such anything, I don't think so that you are not able to get understand. In the next lecture, I will give you the diagrammatical representation of these laws. So, just for a while, just go through these notes, and if you have any problem, just let me know with the help of your WhatsApp, or you can call me, or you can meet me in college, but having your mask on your face. Okay. So this is complete from my side. In next lecture, we will discuss the diagrammatic representation of these laws. Thank you.